Yeah, and Bree, Bill, that report was put together by dozens of Richmonders who broke into three subgroups that looked at different issues when it comes to public safety and put forward these 15 recommendations on how it should be reimagined in the River City. One of the groups looked at how calls for service are handled and gave 4 recommendations. Among them, reroute non-criminal 911 calls to agencies other than police, like barking dogs, mental health, or welfare checks. Tori Edmonds was the subgroup's chair.
As neighbors, how some of the things that we're calling police for, we really could begin to address just as community, as good community members.
The subgroup also recommends non-traditional hours for community resources or programs to help working poor families who might have to work 2 jobs.
They don't have a lot of time where they can take off from work and go and sit in the office.
Meanwhile, 9th District Councilmember Michael Jones sat on the use of force subgroup that recommended changes to transparency, training, and policies.
We want officers who are trained. We want officers that understand varied human experiences.
The subgroup also recommends looking at the police budget and reallocating funds towards investment into the community.
We have to find funding to get a lot of these things done and to ensure that we have the type of services that are needed in this city.
Richmond Police Chief Gerald Smith says the report has a lot of good recommendations to start working on.
A plan is no good unless you just follow it up with some work.
While Mayor Levar Stoney had similar praise for the report and says his office is reviewing to work on implementation.
Some of them will need to be evaluated, and some of them will be actionable ASAP.
Now, when asked what some of those recommendations fall under that actionable ASAP category, Mayor Stoney referenced some of the training changes for current RPD officers, as well as getting a response team together to respond to those non-criminal 911 calls. Working for you in Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.